Hi guys, today I'm gonna take you through my wash day routine, and the first step is to take off any hair accessories you may have. Here I'm just taking off the bobby pins I had used to secure the braids at the back of my head. If you have any beads, take them off. Any of those gold beads, yeah, take them off. And next we're gonna go into the hot oil treatment. So you just put your bottle into a container with some hot water and the oil will get hot. So in my bottle I have a mixture of olive oil and amla oil, and I use this because they are penetrative oils, and these oils penetrate your hair shaft and get inside there to prevent hydral fatigue. So get a towel because this is gonna get messy. Hydral fatigue is when water gets into your hair shaft and causes it to split, so you want the oil to be there to prevent this. So a number of penetrative oils you can use instead are coconut oil, avocado oil, olive oil, as I've said. Even shea butter and cocoa butter are penetrative oils. So I go ham with this hot oil treatment. I apply it everywhere and I do not spare it. I go ham, like I said. So oil, like breaks down like. So the oil will break down the sebum that's on my scalp. That's why I'm massaging my scalp as well, and the oil will also penetrate my hair shaft, so it's serving two purposes at the same time. I also go into the braid that is outside, like the braid that's dangling, because you want your whole all your hair to receive this oil and get penetrated, like for the oil to work its magic. So yeah, after this I'm gonna put on my shower cap and my Marvin just for the heat from my head to just allow the oil to penetrate a bit more. Yeah, like that. If you have a heating cap, then that will make this process even shorter for you. So if you have a heating cap, you can go ahead and put that on as well, because for me I like it when the heat is not too much that it's burning me, but it's, yeah. So I'm just gonna sit under my heating cap for 15 minutes, and once it's done, we're gonna go into the next step, which is detangling. Yeah. So I'm gonna show you the products I use for detangling. My rattle comb and my pick, my clips, a spray bottle, and this Tresemme moisturizing conditioner. I love this stuff. So I only undo the braid that, like part of the braid that I'm working on. I don't undo the whole braid because we work in sections. So I divide my head into 4 sections. This is the section I'm working on. You want to first go in with your water, saturate your hair because you don't want to be detangling dry ass hair. So saturate it, work the water in there, make sure it's properly saturated, and run your hands through the section of head to remove any shed hair. Then I'm gonna go in with the conditioner. I also use quite a bit because you don't want any more breakage than you need to, and this conditioner has some good clips. So I start from the ends of my hair working upwards, and I know it looks like I'm fast, but that's just because I sped it up. I'm actually really slow and gentle with this process because you don't want to damage your hair by just being too rough. So take your time. I actually use my pick because I find that the metal just glides through my hair. I've tried plastic combs and they just didn't work for me, so I prefer to use my pick. So if I find any tangles, I try and separate them, and if I can't, then I'm just gonna cut them off to prevent breakage and split ends. And after that, I just twist up that section. So that's the back section complete. I know it looks like I've used excess conditioner, but it's necessary for the sleep. Like if you don't feel like you don't need this much, just use the amount you feel is necessary for you. For me, I want the maximum sleep I can get to prevent breakage, so I use quite a bit. So in the front section, I separate that into 3. The back section, I separate that into 2. Yep, so I'm just going to take you through the detangling process once again. I just ran my hand through the braid to just get rid of any shed hair, and also to just lightly finger detangle. Then I go in with my water, like my spray bottle. I saturate that area really well, and then I go in with my conditioner. Use the amount you feel you're okay with. My Tresemme bottle is quite huge, that's why I love this stuff. It's a lot, so you can use quite a bit and not feel like it's, ending. I saturate that part, then I start detangling with my pick from the bottom of, like, the ends of my hair, now working upwards. Work really gently, take all the time you need, and yeah. So working in sections makes sure I don't get overwhelmed, and also reduces the amount of breakage I get, because the smaller the sections, the more you can give that area attention. So after I'm done detangling, I just twist it up. I'm gonna do this on my whole head, then jump into the shower. I wash my hair in braids, and I'm gonna show you how in this twists, and I'm gonna show you how I do that. So for my shampoo, I'm gonna use my Dark and Lovely shampoo. So yeah, first step is to squeeze out the excess conditioner, just to rinse it out. Then I go in with my shampoo. I just lather it on my scalp. I mostly concentrate on my scalp because that's the area that's dirty. I massage it into my scalp. I lift the braid and just get straight to my scalp, scratch it, and just make sure I get it. And then for the soap to get into my braid, I squeeze it like that, and this ensures that the soap actually penetrates the twists and gets in there and works on it. So the water is gonna just run sorry the water is gonna run the soap down the braid, and this is gonna make it clean. I've been doing this since I had a TWA, and I've never had any residue left in my hair. And it also helps me with managing my wash day when I wash it when my hair is in twists. So I just squeeze it, and this squeezing just ensures all the soap that was in the braid now gets out. So this is me rinsing. I squeeze the water out, still concentrating on my scalp. So after you're done washing, you need to wrap your hair with a cotton t-shirt, because cotton t-shirts prevent breakage as opposed to your towel that is a bit rough. Yes, that's the amount of hair I lost during the detangling process, and my trusty cotton t-shirt. So next I'm gonna be doing the treatment, and I use that Aunt Jackie's moisturizing treatment. I go ham with that conditioner. I just apply it. Make sure you pay attention to the ends of your hair. Those are the oldest parts of your hair and the ones that need the most loving. So after, I'm just gonna go through it lightly with the pick to just make sure that it doesn't get tangled, and you'll see, guys, that I won't have any breakage, little to no breakage. So I'm just gonna twist this up when I'm done, and I'm gonna do this to my whole head, put on my shower cap, and sit under my heating cap for 20 minutes, rinse, then I'll be back. This is me all rinsed. Next is the LCO method, and I'm gonna show you my leave-in, my oil, my castor oil, and my butter. So go in with a castor oil on your edges, ladies. Take care of your edges. Castor oil is really good for that, and it nourishes them so that you don't end up looking like a bad in the streets. So yeah, next is that leave-in. That's what I did. I know earlier I said LTO, but it's LOC for my hair because I have high porosity. I'm gonna go in with that leave-in. Next is my olive oil. I'm using the praying hands method just to make sure each and every strand gets a piece of that good. Then I apply the olive oil on my scalp. So of all the products that I have applied, it is only the olive oil that I am applying on my scalp. This is because you don't want your treatment to clog your scalp, because it's skin. You don't want the leave-in to clog your scalp as well. So this is me going in with the batter, the praying hands method as well. Then after this, I'm gonna braid my hair up and it's gonna dry in the braids. So I use the braids as a stretching method for my hair. So I'm concentrating on my ends, then I lightly and gently, the keywords here are lightly and gently, just detangle again. Okay, it's not even detangling, it's just passing the pick through it. And this is to make sure that I don't get any tangles in that braid when I'm braiding it up. Please guys, take all the time you need when you're using like combing tools, because you don't want to cause unnecessary damage to your hair. Like, yes, hair is gonna break, but you don't want to cause unnecessary damage. Again, little to no breakage because I was being extremely gentle. So I'm just gonna braid up this section. Don't mind me just tanning my head, almost breaking my neck, but you gotta do what you gotta do if this is how you braid. So yeah. Also, please take a shot every time I said so, because I feel like I've said it so many times. You're probably gonna have alcohol poisoning if you actually decide to do that by the end of this video. And this just prevents them from like being open and getting split in, so it looks like a ball. So in case you decide to wear the braids out, I'm just gonna show you how to just quickly style it so that you look at least presentable. You don't be walking around with matutas. So I just hold the rest of the sections in a ponytail, and then this front two sections, these two horns, I just put those gold beads. Here I decided to put the silver braid beads, and it just makes you look cute. Who said accessories are only for your ears and your body? You can use it on your head too. So that's my wash day routine. I hope you enjoyed. All the products will be down below in the description box.